Good morning. Good morning. Sebastian's pulse ox has been giving me such a hard time this morning. I was switching it from this foot to his hand. I just could not get a good reading, but finally, as you can see, I did. Extremely annoying though. And then this is what I was talking about last night. This is the cord. I did end up moving it in the hallway just to like be sure. But this cord is a 50-foot cord and it goes all the way upstairs. So, and there's a lot of slack on it still, so we can pretty much roam freely throughout the house without a problem. But it is 11:54. Sebastian gets his meds at noon. So that's what all this is. Let me show you. It's actually really nice because the company sent out this like teaching mat. So, you know, for first time parents or caretakers who are doing this, it kind of tells you where to put everything and what your next step should be. But what I will say is that these caps on these IVs have, gosh, the nurse explained it to me, but I don't remember exactly, but the caps are designed to disinfect when they are on. They have like some kind of something that is inside of the cap. This isn't making sense, but basically when you take this cap off, the end of his IV is already sterile, and the end of these are already sterile. So if I am able to obviously sanitize my hands and keep them clean and not touch anything, can't touch hair, skin, your t-shirt, nothing. I'm talking no contact after sanitizing. If I'm able to remove this cap and remove this cap without touching anything, without these two ends touching anything in between, I technically don't need to use the alcohol wipe. I can just connect right away. However, just because I'm new and I want Sebastian to be very safe, I probably will be using alcohol swabs. Maybe, I wouldn't say more than I should, but just I'm gonna err on the side of caution. The nurse kind of explained it like, if you're able to uncap this and uncap this and just put them together, that's fine. And I'm like, I don't know, I feel like there should be more sanitizing in between. I don't know. This is what his actual antibiotic looks like. It looked like this. It's the weirdest thing. I did not expect this. And the end right there is also a sterile end. And you unclamp over here. That's what opens the line, and it goes in. It takes about a half hour for the whole medication right here. This is all medication inside there to go into his IV line. So I'm gonna wash my hands really quick. I am gonna give Sebastian his antibiotic treatment, but I don't think I'm gonna record it just yet. I am just not mentally stable enough to have all the nurses and everybody who's perfect in the comments tell me that I did something wrong. I was trained yesterday. I feel comfortable in how to administer his meds and keep him safe and keep the lines safe. But I don't think that I'm at the point where I'm ready to have hundreds of people in the comment section tell me that I did something wrong. I'm just not gonna do it. Maybe, I mean, I have to do this for the next 6 weeks. So maybe in a couple of weeks or even a couple of days, if I feel like, all right, I got this down pat for sure, maybe I'll record this whole process. But for now, I'm gonna do it off camera. We're gonna leave it at that for now. The first couple of steps have been done. Sebastian is currently having a milk feed right now. And then this is his antibiotic. It doesn't need to be elevated and it doesn't need to be like a certain way. It's a self-pumping thing, so it can just kind of hang out there. His O2 is looking good. This was a little bit of yogurt, but he was kind of having a hard time managing his saliva and the oral feed. So we stopped that because I don't want to stress him out. Yeah, we have lots and lots of tubes and cording and things going on. So right now I'm just trying to keep him warm. His hand was a little cold and the line felt a little stiff when I was trying to push the medicine through. So I just need to warm him up a little bit. So it helps with flow and all of that good stuff. What do you think? You're beautiful. That's it for now. This medication takes 30 minutes to complete. and it's safe to wait like 5 minutes extra just to ensure that everything went in. So we're gonna hang out for the next 30 minutes, and then I'm going to take the end of the antibiotic off, clean the end of the line, flush it, and put a little bit of heparin. I don't know if I said this earlier in my video, but heparin just helps with like clotting and keeping the line safe. I think we're gonna relax today. My plan is to do nothing. This is my first day, because Gio was off yesterday. This is my first day with Sebastian home since we got home, and since he's been admitted to the hospital, where we just don't have plans. And I'm going to keep it that way. I'm not taking any phone calls, replying to any text messages unless I need to. We're just gonna do nothing. Actually, if I do anything today, it's gonna be going through this drawer. So a lot of this is like, now, it's all Sebastian's stuff, but like toys and medical stuff. I am going to go through this and create a space to store all of Sebastian's meds and like his salines and his heparins and all that for the next 6 weeks. So yeah, that's the one thing that I'm going to accomplish today. Look, even his like trimmers are in here. He's got his little AFOs in here that he never wears because I don't know why. He should. But yeah, so maybe I'll show you a before and after on what this looks like. It's a little bit better. This is an extra G-tube kit. This is his saline and his heparin. Stickers for O2. There's a bunch of stuff in there. Gloves, alcohol, more supplies for his like IV. These are really nice. This is called Detach-All. You break open and you put this little tip. It looks like there's a cloth at the end, and you put it on the stickers on his cheek, and it kind of melts away all the adhesive. Yeah, it's a little bit better. A little more organized, which is definitely up my alley. Back over here. It has been 36 minutes. This thing is completely empty now. So I'm going to flush this and get them all done. All done for day 1. Yay! Hello. Did you have something to say, Missy? I know you guys haven't seen the animals in a while, but I promise they're good. She's so goofy. Hi. Okay, I have to go take care of Sebastian. Bye. And we are all done. I would say the hardest part about this isn't even trying to keep everything sterile, because it's really easy. You just have to be really conscious about the end of this and the tips of each of these. You just have to pay attention. The harder part is only having 2 hands. Gio's at work and it's just me. I have to keep Sebastian's arm pretty straight. Otherwise, there's a little bit of tension when I try to push the saline and the heparin through. So I'm like pulling his arm down with one hand to straighten it out, trying to keep a hold of the end of this tip without touching the actual end so I don't contaminate it, and then taking the caps off of these, off of the saline and the heparin with one hand and flicking them off without touching the ends of them. It's so much, and it's hard to do with only one hand, but I think we're gonna get into a routine of it, so it'll be okay. We did good. Just gotta go slow. Go slow and pay attention. I just walked to the garbage to throw all that stuff out, and Zeus is living the dream. Just bathing in the sun. And before anyone says anything about this chain right here, Zeus is a non-aggressive but reactive dog. So he's not looking to pick a fight, but if there's a dog walking with their owner on the other side of the fence, he's going to charge the fence and he wants to say hi, and he's wagging his tail and he's jumping up. And because of the way that Zeus looks, that scares people. So we have Zeus on I think it's like a 30 foot, maybe 20 foot. I don't know. I don't remember anymore. We have him on a long chain in the backyard so he can roam freely, but it's not long enough for him to be able to reach the fence. We do that as our part of being good dog owners and respectful neighbors. Everybody should be able to walk their dog, or walk their children for that matter, on our sidewalk without worrying that Zeus is going to charge the fence and come say hi. Because they don't know Zeus and they don't know that he's just trying to say hi. So that's why he's on the chain. He's fine. He has more than enough room to roam around. Hey, anyway, he's still getting his feed. He's got 40 ml left of that, and I can tell he's getting tired. So I think I'm going to lay him down for a nap, and I may take a nap with him. I'm not sure. Again, we have no plans today. Cleaning out that drawer, that was my task of the day. I'm just kidding, but for at least right now, we are just going to snuggle. So I'm going to end the video here for now, and I may make another video later tonight. I'm going to try to give him a bath, or I don't know, a sink bath, and just kind of clean him up. He still hasn't had one yet, and this is day 2 of being home, so I feel bad. So we need to just get him freshed up. So I may try to record some of that later. Per usual, thank you guys for being here. This last 9-10 days has been a lot. But I can say right now I am sitting on my couch under a blanket, and my eyes are on Sebastian, my eyes are on the animals, and I am at peace. And I can't wait for tomorrow, Sunday. Gio's off. He's going to be home all day. So it's good to be home. I may post something later, so we'll see you later. If not, have a good day or a good evening wherever you are, and thank you again for being here.